So in the Kalahari there are no real roads. So there's one road leading from one place to the next. That's it. There are no side roads, no loops around. And these roads are actually just tracks, twin tracks like I told you, very soft sand, very tough going. And be prepared for anything that can happen on the way, because yesterday morning we had this elephant in the road walking away from us in the road, and we were following it for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and it was just sauntering along, and there's nothing you can do to go around. You just have to wait, even though you have a very long day ahead of you.
Elephant roadblock.
Well, good morning guys. A very different proposition last night. Look around you, this is green. We haven't seen grass actually for a really long time. This lodge is called Palm Afrique. They've got quite a few palm trees here, which is nice. There's green grass, a lot of trees, a lot of shade, a lot of campsites. Basically you just pay per person and you can just park where you like. Facilities are really good. Got some lapas there. There's power points, so you can plug your power in. There's water everywhere. Nice little braai area there, which we used last night. Good showers, very nice shower. Obviously the rest is a couple of pools, two. There's a restaurant and a bar. Very good value here, 210 per person per night. I think it's fantastic. And why are we here? Well, I'll tell you. Kalahari is quite hardcore. If you haven't been there yet, be prepared for some really hardcore driving. Soft sand. Smooth. What a smooth road.
huge.
Going back to the main road, I hope. No, this is we're doing a loop now. We had a few troubles, as I've told you before a couple of days ago. We had to winch ourselves out. There was a lot of really challenging driving. And the thing with this challenging driving in this heavy sand is that your fuel consumption just skyrockets. You won't believe how much fuel you use. We drove, I think, I'll do the sums just now and I'll tell you how much we used. But to get out of the Kalahari, you have to go, we came up through Kutsi, Bape, Xaxa, and then Khadi Gate. And from Khadi Gate, there's another 70 kilometers of this really rough stuff before you get to a proper, really wide, really smooth, nice little dirt road, which they had just graded a few days before. So we had a little bit of luck there, which is quite nice. Still a heavy, heavy day. The sand is white around here. It reflects, and it is so hot and dusty, unbelievable. So this is like a little oasis for us. A lot of green around here, very calm. It's a lovely little mini ranch, mini farm if you like. What I can recommend about the Kalahari is Xaxa campsite. Fantastic. Obviously, as you saw, there's nothing there. It's just a little patch of ground in the middle of nowhere. But you're on a little bit of a rise and you look down into the valley. And that valley has a little borehole which sometimes works. And that's where the elephants are. A lot of big group of elephants there, and then lions. Wow, we heard the lions roaring at night. I think they were about 200 meters away, not that far. All night long, from midnight right until about 5 a.m. Every half an hour, these guys would go roar, roar. And it was really, really exciting, exhilarating.
Are you all smiling?
Victoria, what are you saying now? Some of us can smile. That is a place I'd really like to go back to, maybe spend a couple of days or a week or two just in that site. It's a struggle to get there, but it is really worth it. So on the roads in Kalahari from Kutsi up to Bape is not too bad. It's quite hard. From Bape to Xaxa you will struggle, and that's because there's a village there, Khoisan village, and there's a big truck, a 6x6 MAN water truck. Hope you can hear me with the wind. And this water truck delivers water to that village. There's about, I don't know, a couple hundred people living there, and that's their only source of water because the boreholes run dry, and this truck has to go there. It's a government thing that they're supporting the Khoisan, which is good because in effect the Khoisan have been displaced out of the Kalahari, out of their home, into a place called New Xade, which is a little village that the government set up to move them out of the park. So yeah, they had to pay for that. Each got a couple of cows or something ridiculous if you think about it. And a lot of the Khoisan who moved there actually moved back into the park. You know, this is their tradition. This is where they're supposed to live. So this fuel truck is really necessary for living out there. It chews up the road. Because of that truck, the track is wider and it is soft as anything because the weight of that truck. And you're trying to get through there with these things. And it was just such tough going. If you're going to come here, I would recommend a Land Cruiser. Much stronger, much more capable. Those things manage to pull these ones out because these ones get really stuck as well eventually. And these ones have a rear suspension of a Volkswagen Beetle maybe, I don't know. It just bounces, it's not strong enough, and you keep hitting the bump stops. So you can't make any movement, which you need on sand, and then you get stuck again. That is a challenge. Good fun. Glad we did it. It's a once in a lifetime thing, although we will be back. Does that make sense? I could definitely recommend it. It's a really awesome experience. And then to come here and have all this luxury is really nice. A nice little contrast. Botswana is really fantastic in that. We picked up a guy yesterday on his way to Ghanzi, that's where we are at this moment. He was just going to go to an ATM, pull some money and then go back over hundreds of kilometers. That's how it happens here as well. So now we're going to push on to Maun. We're going to spend a couple of days there, maybe 3 days at the island safari lodge. We'll see what that's like. It's about 300 kilometers from Ghanzi. An easy drive on the tar road compared to what we've been doing. A little bit of a contrast as well, which is quite nice, you know, just to see the differences and all that. So yeah, loving every minute of this. What an experience. Could definitely recommend it. Bring extra fuel, bring lots of water, and be prepared to just take it as it comes. And that's the kind of things that happen out here, and that's why we love it so much. So guys, as we pack up and have a very leisurely drive up to Maun, hopefully the wind isn't too bad, I want to say, yeah, thumbs up for me so far.